And we are live. Stu, you look taller. It's at a different angle today.
It is. I am standing, Jim. Are you standing?
Yeah,
You
I
always
stand up.
stand for
I
these, right?
stand. Yeah, I stand out of respect for you, Stu, my elder. Oh, wait, I'm older than you. Sorry. I can't do that one. You got
No.
like 7-foot ceilings down there? Or are you like a 9-foot tall guy or what?
Yeah, I can touch my ceiling. I'm in my
Okay.
basement, Jim.
No, you're not. You're in your.
My world headquarters.
No, this is the seal lair.
That is right. That
That's
is
the
right.
Stu Smith, the seal lair or the seal cave,
With
wherever
my
seals
I love me wall behind me.
with all the cool stuff. I have to manufacture things to have behind me. So Stu,
Yes.
what's the hook for today? What are we talking about today?
Well, today's show is not just about hooks. We're going to learn a little bit about the hook and maybe even differentiate the two between the USP,
Okay.
the universal selling point.
Okay, that's one
What's the
way.
difference? What's the difference?
Well, we're going to have to define those, but before
Yeah.
we do that, well, okay. We'll define them and then we'll get into it. One thing, just real quick, so you understand, USP typically, and I understand what you said, universal selling point or something like that. Typically,
Yeah.
it's unique
Unique
selling
selling point. That's right. Yeah.
selling proposition or
Oh,
point.
yeah. Gotcha.
Okay. And it can be a single point.
Yes.
All right. It's the one thing that makes you different. So what you need to understand is the hook. What is a hook? What is a unique selling proposition? So the hook is basically whatever you use in a sales letter, in a video, in a podcast, in a article, in a blog post, and in an ad, if I said ad already, to stop people in their tracks and pre-frame them for what's coming next. So the purpose of the hook is almost like the story before the story. It's the attraction device. It's the thing to get their attention, to make them stop, pre-frame them for what's coming next. The unique selling proposition is what makes your product, service, software offer unique compared to everybody else in the whole world, universe, cosmos, in the entire quantum energy field that makes up our existence. This is what makes you unique compared to everybody else. Now, the hook can be your unique selling proposition. In other words, you can use your elements of your unique selling proposition to create a hook, but the hook itself is not a USP. And people get this confused, okay? Let me explain why this is important as opposed to this. So this starts the conversation. This starts the action. This starts the process of someone typically buying, trying, paying attention, clicking, filling out a form. This right here is what explains to them why you're different and why they should choose you over anybody else who offers something similar. So, for example, ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a chat bot. ChatGPT is a way to use AI to create stuff. Their unique selling proposition is that they're really the original AI chatbot. Okay. And they do some cool stuff, but that's their thing. As opposed to the genies, where our unique selling proposition is that we're all about helping you use AI to get a specific result as fast as possible without having to learn how to program ChatGPT. And if you want to take it even a little bit further, and it's all based on proven copywriting and content creation formulas that I have learned and perfected over the last now coming up on 30 years. So if you want to use AI, you can use ChatGPT. If you want to get a result that's grounded in perfection, use a genie, because it's got me baked into it. Maybe I screwed up that last little bit a little bit. I'm still working on it too.
I like that one. It's much better than my butchering of the acronym
Well,
USP.
It's early and I don't see you with coffee in your hand or tea. Do you have some tea?
I do have some tea, but
all right.
My brain wasn't functioning.
That's okay.
Maybe the standing up isn't for me, Jim.
I noticed that we need to work on your standing technique a little bit.
I need to stand still.
Because it's almost like you're almost trying to commit to doing the twerk. And you need to either go for it, get out your system, or you're doing your mobility moves and stuff, but nobody knows if you have pants on or not.
Yeah, I am loose. My hips are tight.
Okay,
so my hips don't lie. So I'm just moving them, but I will try to be more still.
Okay,
this is my first time doing a podcast standing up, so
there you go. I'm proud of you. So this is a good opportunity, though. I want to play a video for you. It's 52 seconds, or excuse me, it's 1 minute and 52 seconds long. New video, awesome video. And then we can use this as a case study. We can isolate, okay, in this video, what's the hook, or what are the multiple hooks? And then what is the USP? This would be fun. And y'all can participate. Those of you who are here with us live, you can participate in this. So as you're watching it, what's up, C. Ray? What's up, Robert? What's up, Ann? What's up, Vicky? You guys help us identify hooks, and there are going to be multiple hooks in this video. And what is the USP in this video? And also, do you like the video or not? So here we go. Ready? We've all been there. Sitting, staring at a blank page, trying to put those perfect words on paper. From sales pages to emails, from blogs to business sites, we've all felt the pain of endless hours trying to get that first draft done. And the real cost? It's more than just time. The anxiety, the sleepless nights, the dread of another missed deadline. But what if I told you there's a better way? Introducing the Paragraph Genie, your very own AI-powered writing assistant. Watch this. With the Paragraph Genie, it's real simple. Just tell it the purpose of your paragraphs, then tell it what you want to write about. Use as much or as little detail as you want, then select a tone, tell it how many paragraphs you want, select the disc communication style, and you can even focus on the style of a famous copywriter. Then it's as simple as pushing the button and making your wish. And in no time, the Paragraph Genie serves up amazing content that's customized exactly how you need it. There's nothing the Paragraph Genie can't do. It truly is the Swiss Army app of the AI content creation world. Whether you're drafting a sales pitch, updating your blog, or even scripting your next video, the Paragraph Genie has got your back. Don't let writer's block hold you back. And remember, with the Paragraph Genie, you're not just writing, you're innovating. There's a genie for that. There's a genie for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Genie. There's a genie for that. Genie. So, all right.
So cool.
What were the hooks? What were some hooks in there?
I recognized it when I saw it, and I can't remember what it was.
So one hook was the blank page. That came.
Oh yeah.
That hook back over and over and over was the hook of the blank page. All right. The other hook right at the beginning was we've all experienced it, and they're like, "What have we experienced? To being attacked by a spider?" No, we've all experienced the terror of the blank page. So what was the USP? It was real fast, but there was the USP right there in the middle of it.
I thought it was right before you told us about the genies.
Okay. So it was meet your AI writing assistant. That was like a little mini USP. So it's not a robot. It's not a chat bot. It's your AI writing assistant was the little USP in there. You see the difference though? The blank page is not the USP. That's a hook. Keep hooking them and rehooking them and rehooking them, rehooking them with that idea of the blank page is going to attack you. It even had teeth. Ah. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah, that
Right.
was it. Yeah, the teeth.
And then the USP is, yeah, it's AI, but it's meet your new AI writing assistant. And the funny thing is that I got the idea for creating that actual genie because of Sue Emily, who is here with us live, because she was like, "Hey, it's that was inspired because of her." So that's pretty cool. Robert said so. Throwing some stuff out there. As far as other hooks, Robert says, I don't remember anything about the video except the awesome jam at the end. Yeah, that we're going to try and make that a mind virus for people. The sleepless nights, that was a hook. I didn't even think about that. Jacqueline says you're not just writing, you're innovating. That's another little that could be its own little part of the USP. So there you go. Writer's block is another hook in there. And it's funny because the little hooks and stuff for different people, different hooks work for different people. That's why we always talk about testing, because even if you have the best ad in the world, all right, your hooks are not going to hit with everybody. That's why you might have an ad that works great, or that leads to a sales letter that works great. But within that ad, you've got the hook, the story, and the offer. And the offer typically in an ad is just, let's go on to the next step. And it's less of an offer than it is an invitation. But the hook, trying different hooks can revitalize or make an ad work with a totally different audience or with a different segment of the audience. So y'all just gave me right there with you all telling me what you thought the hook was. If this was an ad, tired of the sleepless nights, there's a hook to start with. We've all been there with writer's block. That's another hook to start with. All right. So right there, making different variations of the ad with different hooks and then following that through with the sales letter. If the hook on the ad is about sleepless nights, should the sales letter start with writer's block? No. The conversation should flow. That hook should flow. You mean you're telling me, Jim, you would create a different sales letter to go with a different ad with a hook? Yeah, because with the software is now, it's as easy as cloning a freaking page, changing a couple of words, and busting it out. Okay, so anyway, so there's our hook versus. It's not even hook versus USP. It's just hook and USP. That was kind of fun. That was a neat little lesson.
Tell me this, Jim.
Uh-huh.
I happened, after I screwed up the acronym, I went to the Google machine.
Oh, Lord.
All right. And I was curious about common, unique selling propositions. Okay.
Common as in everyday, or common as in low and base and nasty common?
No, everyday, something that we would all know.
Okay.
AKA universal, right?
Oh, right.
So Domino's Pizza.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Okay.
Fresh hot pizza, you're doing 30 minutes or less, or it's free. Even though they only had that USP or that promise for a couple, 3 years, and then it was 30 minutes or $3 off. But everybody remembers fresh hot pizza delivered direct to your door in 30 minutes or less, or it's free.
See, like, to me,
yeah,
that would hook me, right? So
the hook can be the USP.
Okay, gotcha.
No, I didn't say it didn't. No.
I thought there were two different things.
They are, but the USP can be used as a hook, but not necessarily. And the USP isn't always used as the hook.
Okay, gotcha.
So that, yeah. So you can use them. You can use this as that, and you can make that work as this, but they're not the same thing.
Right.
Okay. It's kind of like shoes, and running shoes are shoes, and you can run in regular shoes. You won't be comfortable unless you're regular shoes or your running shoes. terrible
Yeah.
metaphor. Let's move on.
How about this? It seems like one is more subjective and the other one is more objective. Like to me, or like a hook, like obviously you just hooked 3 different ways that you didn't even realize to your audience.
Right. So it's kind of like,
So that would be a subjective
yeah,
version of a hook, right?
yeah, it's like art versus science.
There you
Okay.
go. There you go.
Science is okay. Good example. Art versus science. Science is demographics. Like, my audience is males 40 years old and, have a half a whatever. I mean, it just that like it's specific and measurable.
Got it.
As opposed to art, which would be psychographics, like what's their pain, what's their fear, what gets them up in the middle of the night. So both of these are as much art as they are science. Okay, it's feeling because it's people. That's ultimate, and people are emotional, they're irrational, they're unpredictable, romantic, they're just amazing. Okay. And so when you're dealing with people, it's as much art as it is science. We're dealing with people, not robots. So it's kind of like, from where a hook and a USP were the same thing, and I've never been able to beat it. How to write and publish your own outrageously profitable ebook in as little as 7 days, even if you can't write, can't type, and failed high school English class. That is a USP and a hook, and even the title of a book, all rolled up into one that has put food on my table and clothes on my family for 2 decades plus.
Nice.
Okay. So when you nail it, you nail it. And but sometimes it comes like from a bolt from the blue, your USP, your hook. Other times it's very formulaic. But yeah, it's as much art as it is science to come up with that.
How about we talk a little bit about making good ones and how DISC actually can help us with that.
So I think when you say, what is a good USP, what's a good hook, it comes down to, anytime there's any type of, so if we're talking about DISC and hooks and DISC and your USP, DISC is all about style of communication. And when we say style of communication, it's actually in a sales situation, it's not about style of communication, it's style of reception. Let me tell you what I mean. Whenever there's somebody trying to sell somebody something, there's a sender and there's a receiver. There's a sender of the information and a receiver of the information. This person's got the money. This person's got the time. This person's got the resources that this person's trying to sell them something in order to receive what they've got over here. So, does this person's DISC style matter at all in this communication? No. Doesn't matter at all. The only DISC communication style that matters is on the receiver end. So when we talk about how DISC fits in with the hooks and the USP, the only thing that matters is the DISC communication style of the receiver, the prospect, in this specific situation. Because the DISC style is going to change. It can there is a innate, a dominant, a default DISC style, and then there's a situational DISC style. Okay. I'm the way I am here on this podcast with you. I am definitely D. All right. With some other things thrown in, depending on if I'm explaining stuff or whatever. When I go to my doctor tomorrow, I am not a D. I am an S and a C. Fix my ass and let me know step by step what's going to happen. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's the communication style that matters, is the receiver. When we're talking about sales, we're not talking about relationships. We're not talking about marriages and all the other stuff. I'm talking about selling somebody something. And so when you know that, your hook needs to hook based on their communication style, and that USP needs to appeal to that communication style. So a USP, for example, of, meet your new writing assistant is going to appeal to a D, because they're like, hey, I just got to get to it. I'll let them do it. It's going to appeal to an I if I say, meet your new writing assistant who's going to make you look like a star. Okay. If I'm trying to appeal to an S, meet your new writing assistant who never calls in sick, who's always there to support you, and will give you unlimited rewrites and new drafts. If I'm appealing to a C, meet your new writing assistant who knows the exact frameworks, the exact patterns, the exact blueprints, and the exact scripts to get you results.
Damn.
See that? Yeah, that was, and let me just tell y'all something real quick.
That was smooth.
That was smooth what I just did there. I'm just saying that needs to turn into an article. That was good. That shows I know this stuff.
I would say so.
So, and come on now, Facebooks. Come on, YouTube. Give me a like. Let's see a thumbs up. Let's see a heart. Let's see one of them creepy little hug happy faces. Come on now. That was good stuff right there.
Let me tell you what I do. Every time you talk disc, I'm afraid you're going to ask me, hey, what's an I? Right? And I'm like jumbling. I'm like, right? So I have a picture of my disc world, right?
Yeah.
All 4 quadrants and what they are. And you just nailed every one of those. While I was watching, it was impressive.
There you go. I appreciate that.
That was good.
Thank you. I got one heart. So if you're watching the replay, give us the Facebook's love. Okay, so I think we're good on that.
No,
unless you got something else I need to talk about that Nancy can turn into an article. Because remember we talked last week, we were going to do some 60-second shorties, but I got a cool thing I want to show you, and I want to see your reaction.
I definitely want to see what you want to show me.
Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's see. All right. I just want to see any other things anybody's saying. Somebody says, I think you need to spend more time in that turning lane, stopping traffic again to discover the next hook. Yeah, that's someone who knows I don't know who that is. Do you know who that is, Susan? No? Okay. But somebody who knows my backstory. So God bless you for paying attention. Did I tell, hey, Ann Kesselman's here. Did you know I learned something about her at Funnel Hacking Live, Stu? I haven't seen you. We haven't done this in a couple of weeks, man. I miss you, dude.
We did this last week.
I know, but okay. Well,
and it was all about the Funnel Hacking Live.
Okay. Did I tell you that Ann makes her own liquor?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Bourbon.
Well, I'm in the freaking Twilight Zone then. Sorry. It was Carlin. Okay, Carlin. Carlin's the one who integrated my backstory into today. So that's awesome. God bless Carlin. So I'm gonna show you something, but I'm gonna explain to you why we're doing it. So let's talk about the progression of, so now we're switching topics. We're talking about video marketing and content creation. By the way, by a show of hands, everybody who's here, just put a me. All of you that are here live, how many of you are already members of CopyAndContent.AI as opposed to people who are not? So if you are already a member of CopyAndContent.AI, in the comments, put me, okay? So we kind of know who's here. I know Sue is, I know C-Ray is, I know Ann is, but I just want to know. So this is kind of the evolution of video content marketing. Okay. And I'm not going to try and draw stick figures of, the tadpole to the chimp to the monkey to the man to the robot kind of thing. But this is kind of the progression. And back me up on this, Stu.
Yes.
Pretty much it used to be when you first started out, any video you made was like that was your ticket to the show. Like any video you made, because if you just getting a video up was like, that's amazing, they got video, we can watch it.
Yeah. Mainly because of the process to upload videos and make them was just brutal.
Yes, it was. I called it the 40-hour, 15-minute job was what it was back in the day. So then the next evolution in that really was, just YouTube, getting video up on YouTube. Then the next thing was Facebook Live. Was if you got on Facebook Live, you're rewarded for that. You were supposed to show up, go live. You got viewers, they automatically would push you and all this other stuff. But then everybody started doing it. As soon as everybody starts doing it, it gets crowded. Nobody's paying attention. So then, somewhere in there was long form versus short form. And where we have arrived now is the 60-second video. The 60-second video right now, and it will change. Things always change back. So, but right now, the 60-second video is king. The 60-second video is queen. You got your shorts. I've really been getting into your shorts, Stu.
Yes.
That just doesn't sound right when one man says it to another, but you can't judge. And I meant your videos on YouTube.
Yes.
But you got your short-term form videos. You got your shorts. You got your reels. You got your Facebookses and all the other stuff. But
Your
60
TikToks.
seconds, your TikToks. Yep. You got your TikTok. We made one of those videos, and I made my one video that blew up on TikTok had the hook of how to be a hooker. And I mean, it blew up, man. Nancy was like, "Oh, that's amazing, but not helpful." But it was funny. But that's the big thing, the 60 seconds, bub. What do you think is the most important part of that 60-second video? We've already kind of talked about it today.
I think the hook, Jim.
That's absolutely right, Stu. The most important part of your short is the hook. Why? Because they're not paying attention for very long. And so if you don't hook them, they can scroll up to the next TikTok thing where they got the guy or the gal twerking or doing what, or getting their hips loose or whatever's going on. Maybe I should do a video with a hula hoop. It'd be pathetic. That would get me some views. So the hook is everything. Now, how you do it, how you actually create the video, whether it's, the hook and then 3 points and a call to action, or, it's interesting because YouTube has taken away your ability. As of right now, they've taken away your ability to link in the short and other stuff like that. But let me ask you that this is a total aside. This is me asking Stu, on your shorts, you've been doing a lot with your YouTube videos and having your store integrated with the YouTube video and stuff.
Yep.
I should know the answer to this, but I don't. That's why I'm asking you. Your little store and your shorts, are they integrated?
Yes.
Oh, snap.
Yes, I've been able to do that. And I've done it a couple of ways. I went back and just edited my short.
Oh, no, stop.
And?
Stop. Don't. This is something we will reveal on genie hacking.
Oh.
We're not telling them today. Honey,
Okay.
This is the free stuff. That's paid stuff. If you give it away for free, no one will marry you, Stu. Okay? So just let y'all know. That's something we'll talk about on genie hacking. Oh, I can feel the hatred coming through, right? He was nope, not going to tell you. That's a genie hacker right there, baby. Okay, so I'm excited to know. You're going to tell me when it's over there. You're going to
Oh
tell
yeah,
me.
there's two ways,
Susan,
Jeff.
yeah, you're going to. Okay,
Two
there's
ways
two
to
ways.
do it.
Yeah,
Two ways
absolutely.
to do it.
You're going to tell Susan and me how to do it.
Yes.
Okay. So the important thing is the hook. Now, here's the other thing. Stu, if I only work out once, am I going to get results?
You'll be sore.
So I will get a result.
You'll get a result.
I'll be sore as crap. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So how do I get results working out? Starts with C and ends with
consistency.
Consistency
is king.
Okay. So consistency is what matters. Now, when we work out, now there's a point to all this, kids. Okay. Stu, we go through over the course of the year, we go through what you call periodization. And the purpose of that is to create
it's basically a fitness budget.
Okay, but it's a theme of what we're doing right now. Right now we're focused on cardio. Right now we're focused on transitioning to strength. Now we're on strength. Now we're transitioning back to a lot of cardio. There's always a theme.
Yes.
Okay. So there's always a theme. Let me make sure I'm doing this right because I don't want to screw this up. Okay. So there's always a theme. And then each week there's a topic. And then each day there's an activity. And so the same thing with these 60-second things, the way that we're seeing, and again, this stuff happens so fast. It's like, yeah, this is what we're doing. Sometimes when I say this is what we're doing, I'm saying this is what we're testing. Okay. So you got your theme for the month, you got your topic for the week, and then you've got your hook or your activity for the day. And this can't be random. So just like with working out, it's not, hey, today I'm just going to do a crap ton of bench presses. Then tomorrow I'm going to do a crap ton of squats. And then Wednesday I'm going to go swim a mile. You don't get results that way. It's too haphazard. So the way and you can't work out all day long every day. It's a point of diminishing returns. So one of the things that we're seeing, again, if you're seeing something different, but we're seeing that there's limited value in posting all day long.
Yes.
Okay. So if you were going to do this on purpose, you would have a theme for the month. You would have a topic each week. And then each day would have an individual hook, and it all related back to each other. So you created not this haphazard web of videos, but something that was building towards something and made sense. And it's all promoting your offer. So it's all leading ultimately here. It flows down from the theme through the topic, through each individual hook, and then it's making it down to your offer. So what if there was a way that you could automatically create all of this at once, so you knew what your theme was for the month, what your topic was for the week, and what each individual hook would be for each day to make videos? Would that be useful?
Quite.
And let me ask you all in the comments, would that be useful? Let me know, because if you don't think it's useful, if there's no comments, wow, Robert was listening to us in the shower. That's awesome. But if you're not interested in this, then I won't show it. because I only show it to people who are interested. That's how you avoid getting any type of trouble or anything. Like Susan, I love Susan. Susan's just like you can't. This is why Nancy doesn't come to these anymore, because she's like, you're blowing all the work I did on social media. Like she's waiting for that one thing I'll say that will blow everything we do on social media. And what's that, Susan?
Oh, you tried this week already. You deleted some comments too.
I did. Screw them. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, let's not go there.
No, we won't.
I don't want to confuse the First Amendment with the Second. Here we go. Ready? All right. And you do an awesome job, by the way, Susan. Everybody give Susan a round of applause, because Susan does awesome managing the kindergarten that is better known as me and keeping all the technology going. So we love Susan and Nancy and all the other team members.
Maybe I should go to early childhood development courses with my daughter.
Ooh, I'll go too.
Right now.
I'll go too.
She made the comment last night. She goes, Uncle Jim's actually the perfect person for whatever she was doing, because he never grew up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. We'll talk more about that later. All right. Thanks, Susan. All right. Here we go. So let me stop zooming in on my Band-Aid. Hey, by the way, I did get from the doctor. I told you they said they got everything. So
yeah, that's awesome.
Good. I'm good on that. So for those of you who were wondering. Okay. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to demo this for you real quick. So this is the 60-second video hook and theme genie. This is not available yet. So don't start freaking out. We're testing it. We're playing with it. All right. So, but let me show you what this does. So, of course, you're going to, I'll do new project, and you're going to load your avatar. We'll do online ads. And then this month's theme is creating engaging online ads that get results. So this is something new. I've been playing with the 7 deadly sins triggers. So you got lust, gluttony, greed, sloth, wrath, envy, pride.
Damn.
What do you think? Should we do let's do lust. It's always good for the soul. Discommunication style. Okay, now think about who our person is, okay? Because who's the person that we're going after as far as this stuff is concerned? We were thinking about, if we were going to push that paragraph genie, our receiver here, I think we should probably go for like the DI, okay? The person who, all right. So, well, but also DC would work too. Let's do DC. So this is direct, and they want to know the nitty gritty, and then famous copywriter style. We'll do my favorite, Stu's favorite, Gary Halbert. So now what this is going to do is it's going to create all these discs, all these hook sets for you based on different criteria. So I'm going to hit them all because, well, I have unlimited wishes. And then I'll show you what this is going to do, which is really cool. Because what we want is this coherent set of hooks. And so what I've set it to is to give you, and it's supposed to, the first one didn't do what it was supposed to. Dang you. But what it's supposed to do is take that monthly theme, okay, and then give you weekly topics, and then give you 6 hooks for each week. And so like this one, remember, our topic is writing online ads. That one's not cooperating. But the discommunication style, so online ads. So week number 1, our top, oh, it redid it. Yay. Okay, so our weekly topics: power of storytelling and online ads, mastering visuals, psychological triggers, crafting irresistible calls to actions, data-driven strategies, and beyond clicks. So the headline hooks for week number 1, the power of storytelling and online ads. So here are different hooks that I could use. Unveiling the untapped potential of storytelling and online ads. How to captivate your audience through compelling ad narratives. From boring to memorable, transforming your ads with storytelling. The art of emotional connection. Harnessing storytelling and ads. Discovering the secret storytelling ads that convert. The secret to storytelling ads that convert like crazy. Those are good hooks. So then you take the hook and you use that to create your video. So next, of course, what do you think's going to be coming up in Genie Land when I have time? Guess.
The script for this?
60-second video script Genie. Holy Jesus, that'll be amazing when we get it done. And I'm working on it because I want to use it. Have you noticed that the genies that I want to use get created first? Okay. So now we got week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. So what we've actually done here is created 60 different hooks. And you're like, well, Jim, there's only 4 weeks in a month. Yeah, you're right. Which means instead of only doing 4 and having you complain that one of them wasn't good, I made 6 and you choose the 4 best. And then I hear the other side of the coin is, well, there's so many I can't choose. Well, then maybe you do this theme for a month or 2 months. Okay, so anyway, kind of cool. Now we look at the discommunication style. And we chose DC, right? Look at this. Unleash the power of persuasion. How to craft online ads that convert. Beyond clickbait. The science of emotional triggers in online advertising. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
The art of captivating audiences. Delve into the psychology of attention-grabbing ads. Hey, that's pretty good. Hey, you want to do a couple of these?
Let's try it.
All right. But what I want y'all to
What was the one with the 7 deadly sins? You said that wasn't working?
No. That it was being lazy.
Oh.
And when I hit it before, it gave me the 6 topics, but then only had like 10 things. But what it's supposed to do is give you 6 weekly topics, and then it takes each topic and gives you 10 hooks for that weekly topic. So when it doesn't Genie like this one only gave 6 instead of 10. I don't know why. But
what were some of the examples? Like you put in you put the 7 deadly sin in there.
Well,
lust,
this is the famous. Okay, you're all in that. Okay, list. So the art of storytelling and online ads, unlike psychology, discover the emotion-driven ads that captivate an audience. The secret recipe, how to craft ads that leave a lasting impression. Uncover the hidden desires, the key to effective online advertising. Elevate your brand with visually stunning ads that demand action. From boring to brilliant, transforming ads to customer magnets.
Okay. I was just wondering how you were,
it
was implementing that.
Yeah, it's not doing exactly what I wanted to do, so I'm still playing with it. But
no, it was very close. I could definitely see what it was doing.
The Jedi mind tricks. Yeah, it's just, it gave me 6 weekly topics, but then it only gave me 10. So I got to go in and beat on it. Got to get in there and beat on it. So the bottom line is now, if you're looking for a basic ad, I mean, a basic 60-second video comes down to the hook, a transition, 3 points, and an invitation. I mean, that's really all you can do.
Right.
It's because that's really all you can do in 60 seconds. But then again, 60 seconds is a long time. If you've ever done a plank while soaked with ice water in January in my driveway by the water, 60 seconds will last forever. So
that is true.
If you know what you're going to say, 60 seconds is plenty of time. Like, stop scrolling, how to make your visuals irresistible to social media users. Hey, I like that. We're going to do that. But I need to have a little bit of a note. Like what are the 3 things I'm going to say? How do you stop the scroll, or how do you make your visuals irresistible? Bright, motion, and relevance. I don't know if I'll remember this, but we'll give it a try. So this is literally what I would do. All right, I'm just going to do my video. I'm going to do it on the camera. I don't even remember what the hell I said. I don't remember what the hell the visual. Oh, stop scrolling. Okay, ready? Stop scrolling. How to make your visuals irresistible to social media users in your ads. Hey, Jim Edwards here. I've run thousands of ads. My partners and I have spent literally millions of dollars on ads, especially on social media. And I'm here to tell you there are 3 ways to make them really stand out. The first one is to make them bright and attention getting. Number 2, use motion. Ads with motion in them attract a whole lot more attention than ads that don't. Finally, make the visuals relevant. It's got to make sense to the audience that's seeing it. If you want to know more, or if you want to create ads that crush it, check out some of my and I blew it at the end. That was 55 seconds, but that was so here's the thing though. How long is a 60-second video, Stu?
1 minute.
That's right. How long does it take to reshoot a 1-minute video?
1 minute.
About 60 seconds, right?
Yes.
So would I be better off trying to redo the close for that little 60-second video, or would I be better off just reshooting the thing?
I just reshoot the whole thing.
I would just reshoot the whole. Now, I wouldn't delete that, because if you said some stuff or something happened behind you, like one time I did a video with when Gracie was still alive, my little Chihuahua, and she was taking a dump in the front yard.
That's fine.
While I was doing the video. I mean, you can't repeat that. And that was like one of my most popular, most shared videos ever. And so it's like sometimes stuff happens that you can't repeat. So then just reshoot the last little part. I mean, I don't know how to do the video stuff on the phone to edit it. So Nancy knows, thank God. Susan knows, but you know, I can get in Camtasia. I'm good. But having those hooks, you know, so let me do that one again. So what should my call to action be? What should my invitation? Hey, check out some more of my, if you want to know how to write great ads, check out some of my other videos here on the channel. Right?
Yeah, I'd just say go to CopyAndContent.AI. Check it out.
Well, but okay, yeah, but just depends on, sometimes your call to action shouldn't be everything. One of the things that they're saying that I'm reading is that if there are certain words that you use, like, you know, hey, go check out, or go to my something dot this ever, then they start shadow banning you because they don't want you to say that stuff. So, you know, check out some more of my videos kind of thing. I don't know what the magic words are. You just got to test. All right, you ready? I remember what the heck I'm doing here. Okay. Stop scrolling. How to make the visuals in your ads irresistible to social media users. Hey, Jim Edwards here. And you may not know this, but I and my partners over the years have run thousands of ads and have spent millions of dollars, especially on Facebook, trying to sell our software and selling it very successfully. Over the years, we have learned that there are 3 things that make a social media ad very, very successful. Number 1 is bright colors that will attract people. Second, motion. Anywhere there is motion, the eyes will follow and people pay attention. And third, relevance. The visuals that you use have to be relevant to the people that are looking at it. It's got to make sense. And if you want to create amazing Facebook ads, check out CopyAndContent.AI, where the AI genies can write your ads for you, lickety split. Boom. That was right at, I think that was right at 60 seconds. Yep. 60 seconds exactly. So again, imagine if I'd had a little script, but the hook is what matters. The hook is what matters the most. The hook is what gets picked up, all the other stuff. But now it's like, okay, so the other day I made 16 videos for Nancy while I was walking down the road doing a ruck.
Dang.
And I had my little list of hooks. Actually had it on the phone. And I'm like, okay, I'm walking along. you know, and I'm walking along, making my little videos, just busting them out. And the other thing that we've started doing is using the tools inside of CopyAndContent.AI. These shorts, these 1-minute videos, it's got a hook, it's got the right substance, you know, a structure. You get these transcribed on Otter and then throw them into the paragraph genie. Holy shnikey, Stu. You can crush it to turn stuff into articles. I'm not going to tell you all anymore. We got structure. We've got, let's just say that when you've got the structure and you've got the tools, you can stack these little things on top of each other and create some amazing stuff. And you're like, what are you talking about? Well, we'll reveal that also when we reveal how Stu's using his store to make money in his shorts. So that's all I got. Any last little stuff, Stu? It's been exciting. This has been an eclectic experience.
No, I enjoy that one. Hooks are so important, and I always, if I'm bored with something, like don't really think I have a lot to do at work, right? Which is rare, but every now and then I get one of those little, like, I think I'm done, but I feel like continue working. So I actually go through titles and headlines and names of products, and just redo some of my titles in the first paragraph afterwards, just to kind of test a new hook and see what happens, especially with really great selling things that get a lot of views. And I do the same thing with my worst sellers to see if I notice a bump either way.
Yeah.
And so anyway, it's just we can talk about hooks every single week and have useful content for people because they are just so important.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right. Well, hey, if you're not a member of CopyAndContent.AI, you should be. Jump over there. We just did a masterclass on how to use genies to create an entire course. And I demonstrated this, not only create the course, but build out your entire value ladder, build out your entire curriculum based on a part of your value ladder, then plan out an entire lesson plan, then take that lesson plan and turn it into actual teaching slides, and create your landing page copy, your promo emails, your ads, your social media posts, even how to create a workbook and a quiz to go with your course. And we did the entire thing in 34 minutes and some odd seconds from start to finish. Not the whole training, but when we turned on the timer and we said, okay, this is me doing it, we brought it in just under 35 minutes. And it was amazing. And so when you join now, you can access that. You will be able to access the upcoming sprint, 2-hour sprint we're going to do, where we're going to take what I did on the class, and then you're going to start at 2:00 on a Tuesday with me, and in real time, you're going to do it along with me. You're going to have a chance to do it in real time, and by 4:00, you will be done with everything as well. How's that?
Nice.
Bust a move on that, why don't you? So if you're not a member, you need to be. Time to stop screwing around. If you want to use AI, go use ChatGPT. If you want to get results, if you want to build your business, and if you want to base everything on proven blueprints and formulas that have been filtered through my brain for the last 3 decades, that's 30 years, then you need to join CopyAndContent.AI. Appreciate y'all. See you next week. No, actually, we won't see you next week. See you in a couple weeks. Bye, everybody.